This is Jeremy Rush and Michael Bloom
for Adam versus the Man in Hackney, London. Today we're going to invite members of the public to join us in our makeshift studio and talk to them about tax.
Where does my tax go?
Where the tax goes to, I haven't got a clue about that now.
Pay for your medical bills.
It's going to war, you know, like Afghanistan.
The money goes to make bombs.
Pays for medicine.
They spend a lot of tax on sport, but I can't see the sense in that myself.
There's wars that you don't even hear about that's going on. Tax money's paying for that.
Where does the money go?
Pays for people's benefits.
Pays for roads.
We don't get a breakdown when we get our pay slip, do we?
Foreign policy issues like Iraq and Afghanistan clearly are things where our taxpayer, the money that we pay on taxes goes towards that as well.
I'm not sure where the money goes. I'm sure a bit of it goes somewhere else where we don't think it's going.
For education, health and services.
Does it go to the government?
NHS, I think.
I actually think that the royal family are on social security.
It pays for the likes of people that are on benefits.
They are on a massive big benefit. We're all paying it.
Police, all of that shit.
To pay politicians.
Better water supplies.
Pays for people that's come into the country that shouldn't really be here.
Maybe arms.
How do I feel about paying tax?
You shouldn't have to pay taxes. There's no point of it. It's like the government are giving everyone a job, so they should have to pay them, not get taxes off us to pay them. Fuck it. I'll tell you that. Last week I only worked 2 days and I still got taxed and insured on that, which I thought was, you know, it was wrong.
I think it's a load of bollocks. Personally, I do. They're stopping tax out my gyro.
I don't want to pay no tax.
Yes, I do think tax is fair that we pay.
Why they're taxing the gyro, I'll never know.
Why I'm paying for the military, for bad foreign policy, for just a lot, you know, tax relief for the rich. I don't understand it.
I did pay tax and that it covers me now for the benefits I get.
There's other countries that don't have money, so the tax should go to them, for them to buy food and drinks as well.
I think the taxes on the beer at this present moment is at least 50% too high.
People should pay their taxes. You work hard, pay your taxes.
Why should people pay tax and then people get free benefits?
I think every individual has to pay taxes.
I don't really like paying tax, but I have to pay it.
Too much tax over here for everything.
I'd rather pay tax and know that everyone was kind of cared for.
I'm quite happy with paying my taxes.
They're trying to stop you getting paid cash in hand. If you do a day's work for someone, you're supposed to give them a receipt so they can stop tax. It's a load of bollocks. It's a load of bollocks. You know it's a load of bollocks. Why? If you want to say, dig that guy up, I'll give you £50 cash. That's it. Deal's done between me and you. What's it to do with the government or anybody else? Fuck all. Who's pushing the shovel?
We're paying all our life, paying tax, sure, that's all we can say. Like,
I'm American. Taxes are our way of life. I mean, it's just acceptable. I mean, it's what we do.
Everyone has to pay tax, isn't it?
Boss, I don't pay tax. Do you know how much tax is being taken from you?
I think it's 25%, 30%.
They're taking tax for everything now. Every single thing.
about 180 quid.
How much percentage is your tax anyway?
Not an idea.
You pay taxes for everything, don't you? There's nothing you don't get away with. Go toilet on the street, you got to pay for it, don't you? 20p, 30p to go away.
What's the percentage at the minute?
Was it 18% or something?
Maybe 20%?
28%, and then you got national insurance and VAT, which is hidden.
How much is the tax?
I think it's about 20%.
If I could control it, how much would I allow them to take?
I'd lower it.
Across everyone, no matter how much money you earn, take 3% of how much you earn. That's what I would do if I was the man.
10% instead of 20. I'd give them probably 2% of my wages if I could.
5%?
None.
I'd like to see a flat rate tax of 20%, a fifth, that's it.
10%, 15% is all right.
I'll say like 5.
There should be a minimum amount of tax, but you should be able to say, okay, well, whatever percentage of it that goes towards the military, you should be able to say, I'm going to go to the military, I want it to go towards the NHS.
If we could live without paying any tax, it would be a better life, wouldn't it?
Per £100, it should be something like a fiver or a tenner out of 100.
Rich people should definitely pay more tax than poorer people.
Rich people should pay more.
The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. We won't be able to live soon, will we?
I have no influence whatsoever. Yeah, I'm just a man in the streets.
We're not going to get any say anywhere, are we?
You're just a little cog in a big machine. That's all you are.
Everybody's on the scrounge, really.
I'm staying outside the town hall and I voice my opinion. But who's going to listen to it? The town hall ain't, because that's where your taxes go. So where's the fucking sense in it?
power sources to keep our lives running is too high, the petrol, electric, the gas.
The poor man will always be poor, and the rich man will be rich.
There's two laws in this country, one for the rich and one for the poor. I'm afraid the poor one's for me.
The hyper-rich will collaborate for their own self-interest. But again, it's for their own it's not a proper collaboration because it's one that's based on greed and fucking people over.
And this is my dog dude, man. Yeah, he's a good guy.